Okay, I'm going to talk about my dash bezel here for a minute. Where do I start? This is the original one out of my car. Not sure if it's original. They're basically all the same. But this is what was in my 72. This bezel here, which is really nice shape until you get right there where the hole's cut in it. And I'm told this is a very early design. Early design because this is recessed along with this panel. It's recessed. Where the gauges go, it's raised. You can see that lip all the way around them. They're raised. And I'm told this is an early design. I would have really liked to have used this one because the wood grain's nice and will clean up really nice. But that hole, I was thinking someone cut it in there, and I still do think they did. But most of the other Firebirds you see, down here is where they put all their switches, you know, for their rear defogger, whatever. This one was for a rear defogger. It was a rocker type switch, and it had high-low on it. And in the back of the car, on the package tray, was a blower motor with a grill over it, and all it did was the blower motor would turn on and blow cold air across the back window. So I'm thinking that's a factory piece since it was mounted in the car and it looked to be original. But I don't understand, if it was, why would they cut this hole up here and not down here where it's supposed to be? I'm going to eliminate it. I'm not going to have it back here. I'm going to put a set of speakers back here. Like I said, I like this bezel. And I know it's an early one, really cool. So I had to opt to buy another one. And have you ever tried to find a bezel without rally gauges or air conditioning vents? Very hard to find. Mine's an AC car, so you wouldn't see the vents, and there's no gauges over here. Well, I got lucky and found one on eBay. And I've already took the liberty of taking it apart. And as you can see, it's flat. It doesn't have any raised edges. It doesn't have this little square over here that's recessed, no recess. It's a flat piece without a hole cut into it, thank God. And I got to recover this, or not recover it, but they make a wood grain sticker, let's say, that goes on there. So I'm going to attempt to put that on there. The only thing that I'm finding an issue with are these two holes, and I'm hoping that the wood grain just covers it because I don't want to put a radio-tuned suspension logo there. I will if I have to, but I really don't want to. But has anyone ever tried to put one of these little decals on, or stickers, or whatever you want to call it, on a dash bezel? It looks pretty decent. I've got it sitting down right now trying to flatten it out because they had it rolled up in a little tube to go ahead and protect it, I guess. I don't know. But I have it over here. I've got books on it trying to keep it flat. And here it is. Get this book out of the way. As you can see, it's just a wood grain insert without the rally gauges and without the AC vents. It looks like it's going to be a pain in the butt. It really, really looks like it's going to be a pain in the butt. My next issue I came up with is this is a darker wood than my heater control parts. So now I'm going to have to see if this company will just sell me a little rectangle piece of this material so that I could put it on my heater control panel. Man, finding a hard time finding the words for heater control panel. But over here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because it's going to be kind of dark in there. But maybe the light will come on. That's a lighter wood. It's not going to match my darker wood. So if they'll sell me this rectangle piece, I can just attach it to that and we'll be okay and good to go. But to get back to these dash bezels, my parts cars over here have the chrome ones or the machine turned or whatever they want to call it. And I really wanted to go with the wood grain. Get back to this. To all you guys out there that are Firebird fanatics or enthusiasts or whatever, I'm a Pontiac guy, always have been. This is really, really rough. Is this something the factory would have done? Because if this is the original bezel, they didn't have a provision in here for that blower that was in the back window. And like I said, it was wired up under the dash. It was hooked to the back window, but the switch didn't work. This can't be factory. If this is factory, then people at factory got crazy and really chopped. But I still don't understand why they wouldn't have put it down here, because maybe this isn't the original bezel for my car. Maybe someone had swapped it out and the original one had to cut out down here for that. What do you guys think out there? Do you think this is original? Because someone really ruined this, and that's upsetting to me. But I know back in the day, they were throwaway cars. Nobody cared. Hey, put these big boom boxes in them, put these great big speakers in them, cut the dash all up, put these cool radios in it. So nobody cared, but at the moment, I do. Just looking for your 2 cents. If you think somebody chopped this up, which is what I really think they did, or if that's a factory thing. When I get ready to do these darker ones, because as you can see, light, dark, they don't make this lighter. That's crazy, but they don't make a lighter one. But when I get ready to redo this one, I'll videotape it, or video it. It's not tape anymore. I'll video it and post it and see how many of these things I screw up before I actually get it to stick and lay right. I do like the fact it's flat. That's going to make it a lot easier than trying to get into these recessed areas if you tried to put one on here. But, man, I hate losing my original. Thanks for watching.